Like, we focus on gameplay for this event, and, you know, they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long, so their brains there, they're still using, like, kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to be successful. So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the West All-Stars. And here is Robertson. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got West. Chamberlain is out there with Russell. Then it's Baylor. And it's Robertson in at the point guard position. To the middle. And finished off by LeBron.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And here's West for three. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Embiid. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Baylor. Baylor controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. Just tremendous hang time for a big man. And, of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities.
West with the ball. He's picked up by James. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Baylor after Luka Doncic's bucket. And here's Robertson outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a three-point game. And on the way from Irving for three, Chamberlain with the rebound. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. I spoke with the head coach of the 60s team for a minute. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Really crashing that offensive glass, the instincts, the long arms, the quickness of jump. Russell kills you with second chance points.
Embiid. Nice D from Russell.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
He's off on that one. Nice D from Russell. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So for the West, Randall's checked in for Embiid, and George is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Back to George. Three-pointer. Oscar Robertson with the rebound. West with a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it. West has got 7.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Guys, they're in a really nice role here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities.
Offensive rebound, Russell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The three from George. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. And they're running. Here's Baylor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know, the power and grace of Elgin Baylor, just too much to handle. This time he draws the foul.
No good on the second free throw. The West trails by 14. Up top, Doncic. Fended by West. And it's Doncic missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
LeBron trying to free himself up. Randall with the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the shot goes down. He's got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And it's Doncic missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Doncic. Jerry West making his last shot. Here's James. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting for West All-Stars, LeBron James. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for James. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The 3 for Doncic. Elgin Baylor with the rebound. Doncic has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Kuzi's just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the West.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And James throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Lucas. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Jokic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, here's the thing. Few young players generate fouls the way Randall does.
West All-Stars shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Kuzi passes to Guerin. Now here's Baylor. And James pulls it down. Brown outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Lucas. The West again cannot hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Baylor. And the layup's good off the glass. Baylor's got 5 now.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
LeBron passes to Jokic all alone. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Guerin, no good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's LeBron. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The 60s team up by 12. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second-chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Russell is out there with Baylor. Then there's Robertson, and it's Guerin in at the shooting guard. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Mikan.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Doncic against Robertson. They get it back. Russell passes to Guerin. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Now here is George. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Brown, good.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside Baylor. Passes it to Robertson. Nailed from three-point land. Robertson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
There's the pass to Russell. From deep. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Russell's got 8 points.
Just one thing else that separates Russell from other bigs. I mean, the speed to outrun most guys on the court.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Embiid, he's checked in for Jackson. Jokic comes in for Julius Randle. James checked in for Brown. And it's Fox in for Paul George.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Baylor kicks it to West. Pass to Reed. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed. So,
oh my goodness! That was special. Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Pass to Reed. No good that time. And the West will go the other way with it. It's stolen by West. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the rejection by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Robertson. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Drills the three-pointer. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
Look at that stroke on Jokic's three-point shot. And I like the way he releases it so high. Makes it tough for defenders to get to it. He's not a really nimble guy, but he's got a lot of grace in his game.
Here's Robertson, and Oscar Robertson with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Three from Robertson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got 3 assists in the game. Doncic passes to Embiid, and here's James outside. Another shot. The kick out to Fox. A fader. And it's Jokic missing.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Here's Robertson. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The 3 for Doncic. Here's Jokic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jokic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Jokic doing a nice job there boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
West against Doncic. West right side. Shoots over Doncic. West can't hit. The West trails by 13. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by West. From deep three-point range. They get it back. And Jokic throws it down hard.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Robertson outside. Doncic against West. Just 5 on the clock. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
And yes, it's good.
Wow, the obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
Here's Jokic. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Out to the right wing. Fox kicks to Doncic. 1:09 left here in the second. That one goes. Count it.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
So for the West, Jackson comes in for Jokic, and Irving subbed in for Fox. There's a minute left to play here in the half. Here's Garrett, and the rejection by James.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
Irving against Robertson. A shot's good from Irving.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Kuzi. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Garrett. Here's Kuzi. And there's the pass to Garrett. Kicks it to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Chamberlain got 4 points this quarter.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And we finished one half of basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jerry West really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got LeBron James. Irving is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Embiid in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
And it's James missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The West again cannot hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. 16 feet away.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Robertson kicks to Baylor. West with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Doncic passes to Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Robertson passes to Baylor. Here's West. Russell trying to free himself up. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
The kick out to Irving. They get the rebound. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
West All-Stars shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
He's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Headed. The putback. The West grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Baylor passes to Chamberlain. He kicks to Wilkins. Down low. Here's Baylor. A stupendous finish in traffic. Baylor's got 7. The West trails by 15. Jokic passes to Irving. Back to Jokic. Some nice passing here by the West. LeBron outside. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. 14 points for him.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Pass to Pettit. Over Jokic. Pettit, good.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
The 3 for Doncic. And the West hit again from deep.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Pass to Wilkins. West outside. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Baylor's shot is off. Jokic passes to Embiid, and it's good. 2 points.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
So for the West, Randall's checked in for LeBron. Paul George comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Edwards in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Mikan. Mikan, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, he just has such great command of that area of the floor. Mikan puts just as much effort into his offensive rebounding as he does at the other end.
They get it again, and Embiid throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
Passes it to Guerin. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Picked away. Here's Mikan. And no good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Embiid finds Randall. Back to Embiid. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Embiid's got 11 points.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
2 minutes.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Call.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Jokic. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. The pass to Kuzi. And Embiid with the block. And he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. Here's Pettit. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Joel Embiid.
That one on Embiid.
Pettit is a force on both ends, an incredible scorer, who also is an incredible rebounder.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
That one goes in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Robertson outside. Over to the left wing. Shades.
60s team foul. Jerry Lucas. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 7. Here's Edwards. Jokic with the bucket. And that's 15 points for Jokic.
You know, the length of Jokic helps on these contested shots because he knows he can score on just about anybody in the league.
Kuzi passes to Shades. The West grabs the miss. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Robertson against George. Out to Edwards. Some nice passing here by the West. Embiid trying to break loose. And that one drops. Edwards got his second basket.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Kuzi passes to Shades. Offline with his 3. Edwards fires from way outside. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. The 60s team leading by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Chamberlain. Russell is out there with Baylor. Then there's Robertson. And it's West in at the 2 guard. Edwards passes to Jokic over Russell, and it's sent back by Russell.
Great timing there. Outstanding instincts by Bill Russell. Then the long reach. It's a wrap.
They retain possession. Here's Baylor. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. George with the bucket.
You know, George not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Here's Chamberlain. It's a hand on it, and it's Russell with that extra effort. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And that one's good, George.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Robertson against Edwards. And here's West from the arc. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And George gets it to go.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for the West. James comes in for Edwards. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what the 60s team head coach was saying to his team. If this game's still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Jokic. James outside. Outside for Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to James. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the West All-Stars.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Embiid dishes to George. From deep. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
James outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Here's West. And he gets it back.
With that offensive rebound right there, they're likely to have the last possession.
And it's Russell with that extra effort.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
LeBron against West. And stolen by Chamberlain. Shots good from West. West has got 22.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
Jackson kicks to Embiid. On the pass to Jokic. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Hands it from downtown. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Embiid. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 1. James finds Jokic. Fades and shoots. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. On defense, the visitors. From past the arc. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
You see the power and athleticism at the rim. Who's man enough to rise up to challenge the Big O?
George dishes it to Embiid. In the corner, George with it. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
George with no one around. The West again cannot hit. George has gone only 4 of 11 from the field. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George.
First team foul. At the line for the 60s.
And he knocks down the first one. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. And both free throws good for West.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. Halliburton passes to George. Back to Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by George. Halliburton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
West inside. Defended by George. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. Have to value every possession.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Kyrie Irving is checked in for George. And Doncic is subbed in for Halliburton. Doncic kicks to Irving. Chamberlain with the rebound. Irving's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And Bill Russell slams it in.
This is always the mindset of Bill Russell. When the game starts to tighten up, his focus amps up.
Robertson against Doncic. Irving from long range. The shot missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 6. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bill Russell.
Well, no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
James checked in for the West. Paul George comes in for Kyrie Irving.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
George from deep three-point land. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks it out to Robertson. West outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Chamberlain, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Well, right there, on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Robertson outside. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David